Minnesota Timberwolves. They've yet to find that spark this season. Off to a slow start. They're hoping to make adjustments and get it cooking tonight. Wizards, Timberwolves is next. We're back in just a moment. Welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. And a chance now to see how teams are faring across the league. Here's the latest edition of the Power Rankings. Look at the Lakers. They've achieved some upward momentum, climbing to the 5th spot on the board.
And looking at the Wizards, they've had an interesting start to the year. Lately, they've put together some nice wins, and you get the general sense that their confidence is growing.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge on the sideline. David?
Hey, Kevin, we have seen D'Angelo Russell's ice in my veins celebration after he makes big shots. And D'Lo credits his father for the inspiration, saying he used to say that all the time. Play like you have ice in your veins. So that's how I play. No feeling, letting it go, playing free. Kevin, that's how I'm doing the sideline report tonight.
He sure does. Fantastic, David. Thank you. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. We've got D'Angelo Russell. Beasley is out there with Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Rubio in at the guard position. And for the Wizards, Bell is out there with Mo Wagner. Then there's Russell Westbrook. Then there's Bradley Beal. And it's Hachimura in at the small forward. It'll be the Wizards off the tip. And here's Westbrook. It's Beal on the wing. Oh, where did that come from?
Oh,
that was beautiful.
what a punch.
Now Russell. Pass to Towns. And he makes good on the layup.
Towns attacks the basket with such a ferocity and never give up attitude. I love that about him, guys.
Here's Beal. Last game we saw him score 14. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
And you know, we often talk about Beal's skill set and his finesse. He can play a very physical game as well, Greg.
He doesn't have a choice. I mean, he had 4 brothers who all played football in college, so he kind of grew up around the physicality. And you can also tell Bill's taking his strength and conditioning seriously, especially after having the lower body injury issues earlier in his career.
We're about 1 minute into the first. And it's Rubio with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. Beasley in the post. He's against Hachimura. Pass to Edwards. Launches it. Minnesota working with a new shot clock. Towns, no luck. Beal, the pass to Westbrook. First 1:30 gone here in the first quarter. The shot by Beal, no good. It's stolen by Bell. The kick out to Westbrook. Here's Hachimura. That's good, and so Westbrook comes up with the assist.
Well, we know what a skilled passer Westbrook is, but you still got to appreciate that dime there. Very impressive.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Beal against Russell. Kicks it out to Rubio. Clock at 6. Outside, Towns. Drains it from beyond the arc. Towns has got 5 points so far.
And you see Towns doesn't dip much after the catch. I mean, he gets the ball right up to the set point and ready to deliver. Really sound fundamentals in that regard.
Now, here's Westbrook. He had a 21-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And a lot of those points came at the free throw line, really because of his aggression. He was playing the game with force, always catching his man on his heels.
Here's Russell in the game against Philadelphia. Very impressive. Kicks it to Towns. Rubio outside. Beasley with a clean look. And another three for Minnesota.
You know, with his ability to space the floor, Beasley adds a strong dimension to his team's offense.
Westbrook with it. To the paint. Here's Hachimura. Excellent D there from Beasley.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
For Minnesota, they've gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Passes it to Towns. Ball's knocked loose. They get it back. Russell with a wide open look. Off target from outside. Washington trailing. Westbrook surveying the D. And it's stolen by Ricky Rubio. Edwards against Bell. 5 on the clock. Second shot opportunity. And Russell puts it in.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
The pass to Hachimura. Pass to Beal. Shot to stop the run. Can't capitalize inside. Timberwolves leading by 3. Down low. Towns, no luck. And here's Westbrook from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's good.
Oh, great ball movement there.
So timeout called here, the first for Washington. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And just couldn't make the most of their meetings last year. Ended up splitting the season series.
Yeah, you know, most teams have games where they wish they could get a mulligan or take it back. Well, last year, their one loss in this series was one I know they wanted back.
This break in the game gives us a chance to look at the teams with the most points off turnovers last season. The Wizards 5th.
And they turned all those mistakes into points at the other end. That aggressive style really yielding big dividends.
Now here's Westbrook. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Rubio against Beal. Wagner. And the layup falls.
And with that basket, he's able to end a 10-0 run by Minnesota.
Rubio outside. He dishes it to Edwards. Misses the 3. Wizards trail by 3. Outside Westbrook. Here's Beal. No good there. Nice D from Russell.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Scooped up. Washington's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. And that one is good from Bradley Beal. Beal's got 7 points in the game.
Can't let Beal get that comfortable because he's so efficient once he gets in that area.
So it's the Timberwolves now. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
Now, here the teardrop falls in. 6 points for him. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Wizards. They trail by 3. Outside, Beal. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And great recognition there in the pick and roll. Beal usually able to make the right play.
And here's Russell. He's got 6. Beasley outside. Pass to Towns. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Kept alive, Minnesota. Edwards, that's good.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Those are free points you're giving away. You've got to work harder on the glass.
Now here's Westbrook. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Hachimura kicks to Beal. Edwards against Bell. Here's Beal. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And off to a strong start offensively. He's got a nice touch.
So it's the Timberwolves now. So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. And the Wizards are going with a whole new group out there now.
Looking here at some numbers for Brown. How he did last season. Last year averaged 10 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 2 assists. The contributions he's been making on the floor have been a boon for this team. Great stretch of games for him.
Yeah, you know, they've given him more responsibility, and he's responded. And the way he's going, I think his role is only going to increase.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
You know what, guys? It looks to me like they're really in sync here, all on the same page. They've already got a bunch of assists.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
Wizards trail by 4. Outside Bryant. Trying to find Smith. He's got it now. Bryant trying to free himself up. He can't get that one. And Minnesota now the other way. Now Culver. Passes to McLaughlin. And it's off from three-point range.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
And a nice shot by Bryant.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Here's Culver. 9 points last game. The Timberwolves again can't hit. To the middle. Culver with the steal. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And you know you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
Now here is Smith. And in that game with Houston, he did not play well. Inside, shot clock at 6. The kick out to Brown. Launches a 3. And Davis pulls it down. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's McLaughlin. There's the pass to Okogie. Davis inside, covered by Smith. Here's McLaughlin. Kept alive. Here's Hernan Gomez. Persistence pays off as they finally hit a shot.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
I like the activity there, keeping the ball alive and creating some second chance buckets.
Pass to Bertans. And all around the rim that time before dropping in.
And look at how quick he was to bite on the pump fake. Left his feet way too soon.
And one of the premier floor spacers in this game now, Bertans. Greg presents a matchup nightmare.
I mean, no one can challenge his shot. He's 6'10", has that high quick release, and can hit it from 30 feet. 2 years in a row now, he's been over 42% from range. And the scary part is he's starting to round out the rest of his game.
The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And folks, he did not luck into that one. He knew just where he wanted to be to grab that backboard.
Pass to Hernan Gomez. Over Bryant. Hernan Gomez, no good. Wizards trail by 4. Brown, right side. Passes it to Bertans. Knocked away. Here's Culver.
Oh! Oh, man. How about that explosiveness from Culver? No stranger to giving fans what they want to see.
Now, here is Smith. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Avdia. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, he earned that one. I mean, taking the hit and still able to get that one to go down.
Incredible, incredible body control right there. Don't know how he was able to get that one to go, but it sure was a thing of beauty to watch.
The Wizards have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And look back a season ago, they did a solid job at the line, about 79% of their free throws.
One shot.
That free throw good from Avdia. So it's Minnesota now. 3-point lead. McLaughlin, the pass to Hernan Gomez. Here's Okogie. Shoots a 3. Bryant with the rebound. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Smith with it. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Boy, and the intelligence of Smith. Really cool to see him get the defense to come into him when he's going up for a shot.
And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And he hit 72% of his foul shots a season ago, but I'm not sure he's real thrilled with those numbers.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That one is off.
Boy, and at only 6 feet tall, Smith uses that blazing speed of his to keep defenses off balance. Good luck trying to stay in front of him.
Good on the second free throw. 7 seconds left in the first. From deep. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Timberwolves lead by 2. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. And we chatted with Bradley Beal recently, who touched upon the joys of playing at home.
Being yourself, being in your own comfortable setting, and then arena packed full of your own fans rooting and cheering you on. That's constant motivation and just energy, that puts us into this mindset that we have to win at home.
Greg, it goes without saying just how important playing at home is.
It's a matter of pride, making your opponent feel uncomfortable. Two advantages that erode when you lose in your own house.
And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And guys, what's your take so far on the Timberwolves?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, the defense, guys, is just disruptive, active, and energetic, and you can't afford to be loose with the ball against these guys.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. They've got Davis, and it's Culver in at the two-guard spot. Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Friday, they'll be matching up against Giannis Antetokounmpo and the Milwaukee Bucks. Then on Sunday, they'll be taking on Jonas Valanciunas and the Memphis Grizzlies. Now, here is Smith. Now the pass to Brown. And here's Smith. Here's Bryant. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Minnesota shooting around 40% from the floor here. Culver. Right wing. For three, Okogie. Another miss by Minnesota. And so Bryant will bring it up for the Washington Wizards. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Now here's Culver, the fast break chance. And it's sent back by Bryant. Second quarter of basketball, just over a minute and a half played. Back to Davis. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Okogie. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. For Washington, they've gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Brown dishes to Avdia. A putback, and it's Brown on the follow. And the Wizards lead by 2.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it?
Definitely. You're not going to make plays like that unless you expend the energy.
And the Timberwolves call time here. And a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Bell is checked in for Bertanis. Hachimura comes in for Avdia. Bradley Beal's checked in for Troy Brown. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Smith. Now, here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Towns kicks to Russell. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
Outstanding vision, plus the height of Towns allows him to see over defenders.
Westbrook passes to Bell. And it's Beal in the corner. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear. It's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
Here's Russell after the made shot from Bradley Beal. Fires the 3. Bryant with the rebound. Bryant's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. The Timberwolves were fined last season for resting D'Angelo Russell on the road in a nationally televised game. Minnesota said, we're a player-centric organization that's focused on learning and optimizing our players' bodies. But guys, they do seem willing to pay a fine here or there to protect their players' health. Back to you.
Well, as a player, how couldn't you like that? Always watching out for it. David, thank you for that one. And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Really some great drives to the basket here early on for these guys.
Something else they've been able to do so far tonight is earn those tough points in the paint.
And he makes the first.
And you talk post up, face up, you name it. Karl Anthony Towns gets it done.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? He's really molded that versatility into his game. I mean, he can pass it, drive it, shoot. You remember he won the skills challenge back in 2016. I mean, he's a 7-footer for sure, but he's got guard skills too.
Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Westbrook against Rubio. Outside for Beal. Now here is Hachimura. Not a lot of room. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
So it's the Timberwolves now. The Timberwolves trail. Now Rubio. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Here's Westbrook. Beal trying to break loose. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Beal.
Just by nature of his style, Westbrook is going to draw contact, so he's got to be strong enough and focused enough to play through it. And he is and does.
Minnesota's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Stolen by Westbrook. Hachimura with it. Beasley covering. And that one's good. Hachimura.
And that's how to make an impact with defense. Once the steal is made, you know they're going to be scattered.
Here's Rubio. Pass to Russell. At the top of the key, Towns. And they double up Russell. The tray. Towns, no luck.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And Hachimura's given name, Rui, means fortress in Japanese. And that's what he looks like out there. He's worked hard in the weight room, sports a solid frame with a terrific core and that great lower body strength.
Shooting 2.
And that one falls for Hachimura. And you combine Hachimura's power with that 7'2" wingspan, Greg. He's physically built to succeed in a positionless NBA.
And add to that, Kevin, he's got solid athleticism along with a versatile skill set. Hachimura still needs to work on creating off the dribble, shooting the jump shot with consistency, but with his work ethic, there's a good chance he turns those into strengths.
Timberwolves trail by 7. Outside Russell. Pass to Beasley. Six on the shot clock. Here's Rubio. Good on the triple.
On the finishing end of the catch and shoot, Rubio trying to become a better all-around scorer.
Washington leading now by 4. Westbrook with it to the inside. Beal's shot is good. Beal's got 15 points.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Here's Beasley after the made shot from Bradley Beal. To the left wing. Russell finds Towns. And there it is for him. Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
Exactly what you want from your point guard. Nice dime to the open teammate by Russell.
Russell against Westbrook. Got a piece of it. Up top, Wagner. Shoots over Rubio. And he overshot that one, missing.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
For Washington, they've gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%.
I love when Beal slashes to the rim like this, using that athleticism and speed so well.
Here's Rubio. To the middle. Beasley kicks to Towns. No good on that one. And the Wizards now going the other way. Westbrook with the bucket. Westbrook's got the lead up to 8 now for Washington.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Now here's Beasley. He's coming off a 13-point game against Philadelphia. Oh, that's blocked.
And that's a welcome sign for sure. Hachimura demonstrating a willingness to want to improve as a defender.
Now here's Westbrook. Looking for Beal. He gets it there. Here's Wagner. Good. It's Beal picking up the assist. And now a 10-point Washington lead.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And let's take a quick look at some stats for D'Angelo Russell. Good season for him last year. He averaged about 23 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds. And every team in the league needs shooting. That's what he brings coming off the pine.
Yeah, there's always a demand for shooters, man. Have jumper, will travel. I'm telling you, most championship teams, they have a bunch of those guys who can put it in the basket. Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Westbrook goes up and lays it nice and easy. Westbrook's got 8 points in the quarter.
The plan of attack is obvious. Get the ball inside and go strong to the rim.
You know, the defense has been very slow to adapt. I mean, that's 10 straight points now inside.
Beasley outside. He kicks it to Towns. And the foul called on Russell Westbrook. That is his first foul of the game. Towns wide open.
And their offense has all but disappeared this quarter, shooting in the low 30s for the game. They had some success in that first quarter, but not much since then. Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
Now here's Rubio. Passes to Towns. And the shot goes down. Towns has got 11 points.
You know, for a guy with Towns' size, I mean, to have this level of body control, it's no wonder the contact didn't bother the shot.
Here's Westbrook. He's got 8. Wizards passing it around. Bell passes to Beal. And Ricky Rubio gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Davis Bertans checks in for the Wizards. Minnesota also making some changes. Davis comes in for Malik Beasley. And Culver's subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Westbrook passes to Bertans. Over Davis. And again, Washington no good. Timberwolves trail by 12. And here's Russell. He's got 9. Now Edwards.
There wasn't much defensive resistance there, guys, but somehow he blew it anyway. Missed opportunity.
Here's Beal. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Jarrett Culver.
And this is what Beal does. He puts pressure on the defenders and makes them compromise when he does.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good.
And it took them a while to find their touch at the line, but they have been red hot here in the second quarter.
So for the Wizards, Avdia comes in for Hachimura, and it's Brown in for Russell Westbrook. Minnesota also making some changes. Okogie comes in for Edwards, and Jordan McLaughlin subbed in for Russell. And both free throws good for Beal.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
One way to protect the lead, knock down those free throws, and 100% free throwing for the quarter, that's superb. You know, you don't always get that opportunity, so those are the ones you hate to miss.
Inside, and finished off by Avdia.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
Timberwolves trail by 16. Here's Culver. Shoots over Brown. Here's Davis. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
And they've gotten away from the inside game this quarter. It was working well for them in the first. They should get back to that game plan. Work it inside and punish the D down low.
Smith checked in for Beal. And that one falls for Davis. Here's Washington. They're on a 16-7 run. Smith with it. The pass to Wagner. Pass to Bertans. Over Davis. That one wide left. Timberwolves trail by 13. Pass to McLaughlin. Rebound by the Wizards.
Nobody even close to him, and he can't believe he doesn't knock it down.
And Wagner has it in the corner. No good with the triple. The Timberwolves shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Count the basket.
Well, I love what he's done in this first half, at least so far. Increasing confidence every time down the floor. You can see it.
And the Timberwolves have made it clear Karl Anthony Towns is their franchise player. He's the guy they're building around.
And we've heard Towns for years pronouncing his happiness with the Timberwolves. Last season, Greg, as the losses piled up, some rumors that he was getting frustrated.
Well, we've seen this pattern with the Timberwolves before, right? Kevin Garnett, Kevin Love, all-star big man who ended up leaving the Twin Cities to win titles. He can be a forgotten man in their offense sometimes, but the D still has to keep an eye on him.
Timberwolves trail by 13. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Timberwolves passing it around. Pass to McLaughlin. Jacks up a three. And it's Towns missing.
Boy, they dodged one there, guys. I mean, he got the wide open look that he wanted, just didn't knock it down.
Smith surveying the D. Kicks to Avdia. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got 3 assists in the game.
Tell you what, he has been feeling it, guys, and the best game plan right now, it's elementary. Just keep feeding him. Let him eat.
Now let's bring up the 2K leaderboard. Here are the top rebounders over the last month. Third is Karl Anthony Towns.
He must be spending a lot of time in the weight room because he's shown such strength under the basket.
First one falls for him.
Towns, the first overall pick in 2015, a future MVP candidate. I mean, he's lived up to the billing.
And the Wizards making a change here. Ryan's checked in. And Towns drops them both.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Yeah, I don't think it's an accident that aggressiveness correlates with playing better. So the aggressiveness is starting to pay off.
Now here is Smith. Avdia kicks to Bertans. Offline with his three.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Took him no time at all on that one. Culver's got 5.
You know, when the three-pointer is there for Culver, it really opens up his arsenal offensively.
Now here is Smith. He feeds it to Bryant. The kick out to Brown. Just 3 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. And so it's Washington. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Russell, how confident are you that there's nobody that can stay in front of you?
Very confident. I have a lot of confidence in myself. I put a lot of work in the summertime, but I'm very confident.
That is never a problem for you, Russ. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. Bradley Beal putting in some incredible work. He had 21 points and 3 assists. And 2017's most valuable player, Russell Westbrook, averaged a triple-double for 3 straight seasons. Kenny, have you ever seen a lead guard who worked harder than the Brody?
No. He plays with the heart every night. You know, he plays with that intensity every night. You know, if I tried to do that when I was playing, I would be asleep for a week after every game. I couldn't come back. This guy plays with intensity, Jack, that only you have played with. Jack, you know anyone like that?
Not really, but you hear the sound right here?
What's that? It sounds like a motor?
An incredible motor, yeah. Good job, Kenny.
Okay.
It's interesting to see how he adapts as he gets older.
You know who he reminds me of?
Who's that?
With just his attitude and the way he goes on the floor every night?
You?
AI.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you.
Artificial intelligence. I like it, Ernie.
Yeah, who's AI?
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Bradley Beal having a dominant impact in this game.
You just love the patience in that first half. Waited until he got the look he wanted.
Well, you know what, guys? It was all about efficient offense, not rushing things, taking your time, finding the best shot on every possession.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Timberwolves trail by 11. Hachimura out there with Bell. Then there's Mo Wagner. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Beal in at the 2-guard. That's the group on the floor right now for Washington.
Yeah, Towns has given them a huge injection of scoring tonight. A fearless, aggressive performance from the big fella.
Here's Westbrook after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And the pass to Wagner. The rebound by the Timberwolves. And now with the fast break, Rubio with the ball. Edwards kicks to Russell. Off target with his 3. Wizards leading by 9. Here's Wagner. Towns with the steal. Here's the break. Rebounded by Bell.
Just 1 for 4 from the field, not the way they wanted to start the second half.
And finished off by Beal.
And I'm sorry, but the D's got to know where Beal is at all times, especially when he's leaking out in transition.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Russell against Beal. The kick out to Towns. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And when you've got a big man who can shoot from distance like that, what a huge advantage.
Now here's Westbrook. 8 points for him. To the paint, here's Bell. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Bell's got his first basket.
Not going to keep Bell down. He takes pride in muscling his way through any obstacle the defense presents.
It's stolen by Bell. Here we go, 1-on-1. Here's Westbrook, and finished off by Westbrook.
Westbrook has tremendous elevation for a guard. So athletic, and not only does he get high up in the air, he's strong while he's up there.
Timberwolves trail by 12. Down low, here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg.
Well, I like the way he capped off that drive. The one-hand hole punch.
Here's Westbrook after the basket by Minnesota. Pass to Wagner, the 11-footer, and he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Wagner's got 6.
Oh, wow. 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Minnesota calls timeout. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated. And a moment now to check out the numbers for Karl-Anthony Towns. Last season, he played outstanding. Last season put up about 26 points a game, 11 rebounds, and 4 assists. And you can't help but be impressed by his numbers.
You know, guys, I think he's the engine of this offense. He makes them go. Without his scoring, I think they'd be a totally different team.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And here's Rubio. The kick out to Towns. No good from outside.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
And finished off by Westbrook.
Boy, that time Russell Westbrook going for the spectacular with a little extra pizzazz.
Now Russell. 9 points in the game so far. Outside, Towns. Beasley outside. The three-pointer, no good. Washington leading now by 14. Pass to Hachimura. Back to Westbrook. Double team on Westbrook. Shot clock at 6. Wagner finds Hachimura. Here's Bell. And the rejection by Towns.
A tremendous shot blocker in college, Kevin. Towns has packed that part of his game and brought it with him to the next level.
Edwards inside. He's covered by Westbrook. That one's good, and the Wizards' lead is cut down to 12 on the bucket from Edwards.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Beal with it. He's picked up by Russell. Lays it in off the pretty alley-oop.
Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I got to say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going.
Neither did the defense.
Minnesota with the ball after the basket by Washington. Deep two from Russell. Rebounded by the Wizards. Bell's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thank you. We were all witnesses last year to the pandemic, which struck with worldwide repercussions. The NBA was no exception. The 1920 season was altered, and this season was delayed. But the league is finding a sense of solidarity and resolve under the leadership of Adam Silver. Now, sports is a microcosm of society as a whole, and we all are finding different ways to overcome this. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks, GA.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Juan Hernangomez, he's checked in for Ricky Rubio. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Wizards leading by 12. Here's Westbrook. He's got 12. It's good again, and an excellent 7 for 8 shooting night so far.
Yeah, these defenders just look a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Well, you know, I did not think I'd ever see a player equal Oscar Robertson's triple-double average for a season, which the Big O did back in '62. Then along came Russell Westbrook. Another level. Did it for 3 straight seasons, making an indelible mark in the history books.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Floats one. Rebound, Washington. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And last season, Westbrook passing the great Magic Johnson for 2nd all-time in career triple-doubles. Does he catch Oscar Robertson with 181?
I think he does, Greg. I think he's got a chance anyway. I should say that. Just to be in the conversation speaks volumes to all you need to know about Russell Westbrook's greatness.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebounding. Unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Nice recognition by Towns there. I mean, catches the defender out of position and then sails the foul call.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Wizards.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, but also give them credit for the layups they've had tonight after strong drives to the basket.
And that one misses. So for the Wizards, Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for Mo Wagner. Bertens comes in for Bell. And it's Brown in for Hachimura. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Culver's checked in. He hits the second from the line. Here's Westbrook. He's got 14. Count it, and he's now 8 of 9 from the floor.
No misses for him yet in this quarter. Solid as a rock.
Timberwolves trail by 19. Russell with it. 9 points in the game so far. Over in the corner, Edwards. 6 to shoot. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Now, here is Russell. Passes it to Edwards. And the 3 off target. Beal against Towns. To the paint. It's stolen by Hernan Gomez. And here's Russell. There's the pass to Hernan Gomez. Towns trying to get open. Hernan Gomez, no good.
And trying to come up with the highlight reel finish. Somebody forgot to finish it.
Hernan Gomez against Brown. Bertanis passes to Beal. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Beal's got 8 points in the quarter.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
I'd agree with you, and I don't think they expected this one to be a game where they would get battered inside like they had.
Here's Russell after the made shot from Bradley Beal. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Russell. Wizards making a switch here. Avdia's checked in. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
Wizards leading by 23. On the wing, Brown. Back to Beal. Over in the corner, Bertans. The 3-pointer, no good.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Now, here is Russell. 9 points in the game so far. That one doesn't drop.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And it's Bryant in the corner. And again, Washington, no good.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And Josh Okogie, a rugged wing defender out of Georgia Tech.
Yeah, and he takes an awful lot of pride in that aspect of his game, Greg. He wants to lock people up, always active with his hands around the ball.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, you know, Okogie has quickly proven himself to be a dynamic player. He flies around the floor looking for ways to help out his team at both ends, which is quite impressive for a young guy like him.
Ish Smith, he's checked in for the Wizards. Davis is checked in for the Timberwolves. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Russell. And he's good on the second. Wizards leading by 22. Smith dishes to Bryant. Pass to Beal. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
Taking a look at some stats for Smith. Some last season stats for him. Averaged about 11 points a game, 5 assists and 3 rebounds. And he's very steady with that second unit, running the offense and getting them into their sets.
Right. I mean, your backup point guard simply has to hold the fort, maintain the status quo, share the basketball, and minimize mistakes.
Here's McLaughlin. It's taken away by Smith. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That'll be his second foul of the game. On defense, Minnesota. Smith outside. Now here's Beal, guarded closely. Back to Smith, pulls up. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Okogie, the pass to Culver. Five to shoot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And coming into the 2019 draft, Jarrett Culver seen as a prospect with a high floor, but perhaps a limited upside. Clark, do you see that?
Yeah, you know what, Greg? I think it's one way to look at it. I kind of look at it this way. You have to keep raising your basement so that your low is higher as you go through. And I do think he's got a pretty good upside. Most of it is going to depend on how he develops as a perimeter shooter.
That free throw missing. And we know GA's shooting is a question mark for Jarrett Culver.
A long windup, a little hitch in his giddy up, and shoots it kind of on the way down. He's reworked his motion. I like the high release, but it's still a work in progress.
That's off as well, so he misses both.
Boy, the work ethic is something that stands out for Jarrett Culver. Very impressive.
Smith outside. And they call the foul, so he's got the and one chance here to make it a three-point play.
Yeah, how about that one? Able to maintain control and finish the play.
Yeah, we call that playing through the whistle. You know, he didn't give up on it when he heard the whistle. He kept his focus, his concentration, and he found a way to get the shot up and down.
Minnesota shooting at a 32% clip from the field. They're just not executing. Here's Culver, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Culver's got his third bucket of the night.
Boy, I love Culver's assertiveness right there. He did not let the contact bother him at all.
A minute 42 left in the third. Nice ball movement by Washington. And finished off by Beal.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
1:32 left in the third. Here's McLaughlin. Over Smith. McLaughlin, no good.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Okogie, covered by Smith. The feed to Towns, and he gets it to go. Towns has got 24.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Smith outside. There's 38 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here's Pertins, and he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A super high percentage shot there. You just can't allow him to get that close.
For Washington, they have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9. Hatchimer is checked in for Ish Smith, and a change for the Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio checked in for Jordan McLaughlin. That one falls for Bertans. And it's Rubio with the ball for Minnesota. Outside, Towns. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. And it's now 26 points for Karl Anthony Towns. Rubio against Beal. Pass to Bertans. Over Davis. Misses off the right iron. Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Washington Wizards. And his big game just keeps getting bigger. That quarter sees him get over 30 points. Right back after this break. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups, brought to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the fourth quarter. So on the floor for Minnesota, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Ricky Rubio is out there with Culver. Then there's Davis, and it's Okogie in at the 3. And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
And it's fun watching Beal take these shots. He's a master at knowing when to catch and fire.
Rubio taking his time here. Outside, Towns. From outside, off the mark.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And Thomas Bryant gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. So both teams changing it up here. The Timberwolves shooting 34% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Reed. Rebounded by the Wizards. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team. Bell's shot is good.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Bell's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Rubio outside. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. To the middle. Cuts off the pass.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Reed. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Neto kicks to Brown. Passes it to Lopez. Bunga gets the bucket.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Now Rubio. There's the dish to McDaniels. To stop the drought, and the layup is up and in.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
The pass to Bell. At the top of the key, Lopez. Here's Neto.
Fouling like that isn't how you get back in the game.
Looked to me like just a frustration foul. It really kind of sums up the game they're having in general.
Washington making some changes. Abdias checked in for Bell. And Smith subbed in for Brown. Here's Neto, covered by Rubio. Lopez outside. Clock at 6. And here's Neto outside. No good that time. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Okogie for 3. Avdia with the rebound. Wizards have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Bunga, no good. The Timberwolves have gone just 1 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter. A bit of a slowdown for them right now. Throws it up high. Layman gets the bucket.
Excellent activity and timing on the offensive glass. That's how you get extra possessions.
And it's Neto with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Washington Wizards. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Smith dishes to Lopez. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got 4 assists in the game.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Here's Okogie. Pass to Layman. Dishes it to Rubio. Shot from the wing. That shot off. Now Washington takes it the other way.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used this contribution.
Yeah, nice silky finish on the alley-oop from the stupendous feed.
That sequence couldn't have been executed any better.
Guys, I hope we get to see a few more of those.
Now here's Rubio. Timberwolves passing it around. Lets the 3 fly. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 4th rebound in this one. Neto surveying the floor. To the inside. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He's off on the first. And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Hernan Gomez comes in for Jake Layman. And it's Russell in for Ricky Rubio. And he sinks the second. Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Hernan Gomez. Russell with it. 6 to shoot over Smith. Can't hit the turnaround jumper.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Reed. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Inside. Avdia, the pass to Neto. And a miss there on the triple. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. Here's Hernan Gomez.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Jordan McLaughlin's checked in for Minnesota. Second free throw, no good. And the Wizards with possession. They're on a 13-4 run. Smith outside, and Smith gets double-teamed. Avdia, the pass to Bonga. And rebounded by McDaniels. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Pulls up on the wing. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Hey, I can't overstate it. I mean, as a defense in transition, you have to locate Russell before he finds the bottom of the net. You've got to get to him quickly.
Now here's Lopez. Smith outside. Pass to Bonga. Smith outside. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Avdia. And another miss by Washington.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
Here's McLaughlin. Ibos Hernan Gomez. And he comes up with the deuce.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for Washington. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Terrific assist, a nice finish, solid play all around.
And, you know, whenever Smith gets that close to the bucket, he's sharp in how he finishes these chances. I mean, he's got a lot of different ways to get that ball up and down.
And that one, good.
That pass into the paint, that is a work of art there, dead on target.
For Washington, they've gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the 4th. Smith outside. The pass to Bonga. And here's Neto outside, and the call will be against Robin Lopez. That is his first foul of the game. Jake Layman's checked in for Minnesota. Culver comes in for Russell. Here's McLaughlin. Pass to Reed. Rebound, Washington.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Here's McLaughlin following the bucket by the Wizards. Reed gets the bucket. Now here is Smith. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, you've got to be very aware of Smith's passing off the penetration, which is why lanes open up for him for easy baskets, because the defense knows he's looking to pass.
Minnesota's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Reed. He kicks it to McDaniels. They have been really controlling this one.
You never want to be complacent on the floor. That's when you lose momentum.
Minnesota shooting a paltry 33% in the 4th. Not a good showing for this offense. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. And Washington called for the foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls. Greg, after we saw top prospects like LaMelo Ball and R.J. Hampton playing a year in Australia, the NBA G League sweetened the deal to attract those blue chippers to this G League, which I think is a very interesting topic and a very interesting way to go.
It is. You know, I think the salaries now could exceed $500,000, not to mention the endorsement deals, and they're on a single team that's built around their needs. Certainly an enticing option for those who want to skip the college route.
Does this affect colleges, in your opinion, in their recruiting?
Not at all. You're going to love your school no matter who plays for them, especially if you're winning.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And it's Layman in the corner. No luck. They battled on the glass, but couldn't knock it down. They've been doing a great job of sharing the ball.
And guys, Sade comes to mind for me because right now that offense, it's a smooth operator.
Now here's Lopez. 5 on the clock. Here's Smith. Passes to Bonga. They grab their own miss. Feeds it to Abdia. Smith on the wing. He dishes it to Lopez. Yes, and it's Smith with the assist that time. Smith's got assist number 7 for him tonight.
A guy that doesn't give up on the glass. Lopez, a real force at rebounding the ball.
Timberwolves shooting just 33%, struggling to get good looks. Now, here's Culver. Defense is right there. Here's Reed. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. And the shot is good.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Wizards.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so with this, they'll end up with their 2nd win on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
It sure is. It's just a 2-gamer since they're in opposite conferences, and you can bet they'll take the same approach right into game 2 that they had tonight.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Bradley Beal.
He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long.
Here's Lehman. That one, no good. And Washington the other way now. Smith outside. And it's Neto, top of the key. The dish to Abdia. And rebounded by McDaniels. And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's McLaughlin. Kicks it to Culver. Lets a floater go. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Bradley. Big win tonight. It looked like you guys had great offensive flow. How did you accomplish that?
That's the most fun we had all year. I mean, by far. I mean, the ball was moving on offense. We were playing great team defense and getting out on the break and scoring. And when you're scoring that many points, it's always fun.
Offense puts people in the seats and keeps players happy. Congratulations, Bradley. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. See you next time.